Hello, welcome to Pat Stitching. This is my YouTube channel all about cross stitching. Sometimes I throw in some other crafts and sometimes I don't. Today I probably won't. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see and what you hear, and if you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And for those of you returning, you know, what can I say? You guys are great. You're the best. This community is so awesome. Everybody wants to help each other. And I just, you know, it's so nice to see people who have the same interests and so on and so forth. And yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, okay, let's do a little bit of a life update. There's not much to report here. I'm located in Renfrew, Ontario, if you didn't know, Canada. And Ontario, the province of Ontario, is still in a lockdown. I'm not too sure exactly when it's being lifted. They had said June 2nd, and then they said when they have 60% of the population vaccinated with their first dose, and they expect that to be the week of June 14th. Anyways, nobody knows. It's so confusing. Whatever. I guess it'll unlock when it unlocks. So all I know is the weather is really nice, and my husband and I are really anxious to get out to our trailer at the lake. It's in a campground, a private campground, and with the lockdown they can't open up. So hopefully we can get some use out of all that money we spent. So anyways, that's my rant. I've really been busy over the last month trying to, let's just back up a little bit. I noticed on my last few videos that if I bang the table, you guys hear it. So I'm going to try not to bang the table. I'm going to put my hands down below. Okay, so yes, I've been busy this last month, stitching of course, but also getting ready for the Steampunk SAL, which I am hosting. Okay, say that fast, 5 times. Steampunk SAL. Anyways, I'm going to tell you a lot more about that in just a little bit. So why don't we just jump right into stitchy stuff? Okay, so I have 2 new starts this month, and 1 FFO and 1 finish. How's that? Or partially finished, and you'll see why. So my plans for Mania, I wasn't really participating. What I did is I just said, okay, for Mania, this is what I want to do. I wanted to do my Modern Folk Embroidery Fruits of Plenty stitch along. I have to stay on top of that one because if I really want it finished on time. It's absolutely stunning. So yeah, so I want to do that. I also want to start and finish and fully finish my July 1st from Shannon Christine Designs, so that it's all ready to go for our July 1st Canada Day holiday. So I'm pleased to say I got my Modern Folk Embroidery finished bag. And this is the picture. Pretty, isn't it? You know, I've mentioned this to somebody else. There I go again, hitting the table. I'm so sorry. I mentioned it to somebody else that I see pictures of some stitching. I think, oh, I don't know if I'd like that or not. But then you see them stitched, and they're stunning, absolutely stunning. Anyways, so the May release was the bottom center block. Down here. I can't really see. I hope you guys see it. And this is what I have completed so far. Here, I'll lean it back a bit there. It's only 2 colors of floss. We get 1 square every month, and so far I've been able to keep up on it. I am using Cosmo floss on it, and I'm a kind of a gray blue girl. I also like teals and so on and so forth. So I'm using Cosmo. I always forget what the color numbers are. 732 and 735. So that's my progress on that one. Then my other goal for Mania was to do the July 1st stitching by, or pattern by Shannon Christine Designs, and to get it fully finished. FFO. Look, it's done. Started, finished, FFO'd. There you go. So I changed a couple of things in this. I changed the color of the fabric. I thought the dark blue would make it look more like nighttime, especially with these big fireworks on it. And when I did that, you really couldn't see the year very well, so I outlined the year in white. And then I finished it on a flat fold finish. I followed the instructions from Vonna Pfeiffer, the Twisted Stitcher. She gives excellent instructions. This is the second one I've done, and they both turned out very, very nice. I even did the cording myself. Pretty cool, eh? Anyways, I'm quite pleased with it. So there it is, July 1st, Shannon Christine Designs. Cool. Okay, so those were my main things I wanted to get done during the month of May, and they went really well. So I did my, as many of you know, the Tiny Decisions wheel. So I spun that, and twice in the month of May it came up with the Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios. So I got quite a bit done on this. There we go. Isn't it pretty? I just love it. And I saw that Lila Studios has a Christmas one as well, a holiday Quaker, I think it's called. And instead of the witch in the middle, it's got Santa and his sleigh, and reindeers. And I thought, oh, that would be cute to stitch too. But I gotta finish more projects, so, and wait till you hear my plans. So who knows when I'll get around to that. So anyways, that was the Halloween Quaker. And and this is the finished picture. Sorry, I should have showed this first. Oops, there we go. There's the finished picture. So I have all this, little birds and the witch. I'm about halfway done. So there's that. Sorry, noisy, isn't it? Apologize about that. And then my wheel came up with a Christmas one, Kringles. Now Kringles, I started this during Christmas in July last year, and I haven't really touched it much since then. So when the wheel came up with it, I was quite pleased because I forgot how much I enjoyed stitching on this. It's really nice. It uses DMC, and I think it's only a few DMCs. Let's see here. Oh no, there's a few DMCs, and it's half and half, DMC and Classic Colorworks. So this is the picture. And you see this Kringle sign? I'm thinking of changing it to our last name, but I'm going to have to chart it out and see how it is, and just think about it a bit. But I thought that'd be kind of cool if it was our last name, the family name. So anyway, so that's the picture, and I got this much done. So I finished the box down below, and I started working on the Christmas tree, and then I realized I need some metallic thread inside the blocks. I'm going to need it in a lot of the blocks. So I have to double check, see where I put that, because I'm sure I have some somewhere. So anyway, so that's that. Kringles, and that's by Little House Needleworks. So I have links to all the patterns down below in the description box. So Then my wheel came up about, it picked one from Cammie's Needle. It's called Novelty Night. I call it Harry Potter. Anyways, it's a full coverage piece. This is the picture. There we go. Now I'm working up in this section. Nope, this section here. I don't have all that much done, but I have enough. It's going well. I'm doing it in 20 stitch diagonal rows. There you go. It's coming along. I'm enjoying this one actually. It's done on, you know, I haven't mentioned this on the other ones. I apologize, but this one is done on 18 count Aida. So, and I'm really liking it. Anyways, so that's that one. Now here's the other new start and partial finish, and you'll see why it's partial finish. This is something I bought over a year ago, the pattern, and I've been meaning to get around to it, and finally my little wheel came up with it, so I thought I better do it. So I need a piece of paper behind here. Hang on. There we go. There we go. And it's a full finish. That's the pattern basically. I just have to put in the information, the network name and the password, and but as you can see, I don't want to show that on camera, so I'll see if there's a way that once I have it done and framed, if there's a way I can show it and block out the information. But this goes into either the front hall or the guest room. It's for when we have company. It's I like, you know, so they don't have to ask for the Wi-Fi password and stuff. They can just have a look and punch it in, and they should be good to go. And we don't change our password all that often. So, and if we do, I can probably unpick it. I'll just lace the back and frame it myself, so you know it'll be easy to take out and correct if we do change it. But like I say, we don't change it much. So that's pretty much everything I worked on. The next thing is haul. I didn't get very much. I was hoping to have more, but I have 3 parcels coming, and 2 out of the 3 are stuck in Montreal. I don't know why they're stuck in Montreal, but they are. They should have been delivered by now. So hopefully on the next video, I'll have some haul to show you. This time here, the only thing I received were some fabric for the Steampunk SAL. So as you may or may not know, might as well get right into this. This is the Steampunk Stitch Along that I am hosting. It's called Steampunk Butterfly on the website or the Etsy shop, and it's called on the pattern it's called Geared to Fly. So it's a lovely pattern, but like I mentioned before, all this white here, that's all stitched. 36 skeins of winter white, and I'm not doing that. And one of my viewers, I think her name was Hannah Mansfield, suggested that I do it on black. So I thought, well, do I want to do it on black, or do I want to try and match the winter white? So I ordered some 16 count Aida in the winter white, because that matches, or antique white, sorry. That matches the thread that's called for the background. And I thought, yeah, that looks nice. But then, like I said, Hannah suggested doing it on black. So I also ordered some black Aida, 16 count. And I think it'll look stunning on this. So if you look at all the threads, I've got 2 rings of threads. And I'm actually still missing a couple. Here's the threads. Oh my goodness, they're all jumbled. And if we look at the black, I think that's really going to pop. So there's a dark brown, but I think the dark browns, because I thought about that, and I believe I looked at it, and most of the dark browns are surrounded by the blues and beiges and stuff. So I'm hoping they'll show up. Anyways, we'll see. Now, I did make a mistake. This is a rookie mistake too. The finished piece, including the background, is approximately 21 by 21, okay? My fabric is 21 by 36. And I'm thinking, oh no. So I'm hoping if maybe I add on some black fabric and do some kind of fancy stitching where the seams are or something, maybe that will turn it nice. I don't know. So wish me luck on that one, because it'll take forever to get any more fabric in, and our kickoff is tomorrow. I'm so excited, let me tell you. Okay, so this stitch along is the Steampunk SAL. Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where it is? Steampunk SAL. And there are about 4 or 5 people participating. There's some from the US, Canada, and the UK. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody. I'm so sorry if I did. We'll know more tomorrow. So the kickoff is tomorrow. We're having a video conference so that we get to meet each other and chat and start our SAL together, our stitch along together. So that's happening 2 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow on Discord. And it's not too late if you want to join us. By the way, this pattern, 50% off right now. So, no reason. Go buy it, join us. Just so you can take a couple of stitches in so you can say it started anyways. We would love to have you. So if you are interested in joining us, just email at patstitching@gmail.com. My email address is below in the description box. And I will reply to your email with the link to the Discord channel so you can join us at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet all these people. It's so nice to be able to meet, other stitchers. So that's what I'm really excited about. Okay, what's next? Oh yes. Okay, some FlossTubers I want to talk about. I've come across, actually, I wasn't feeling well for a couple of days, so I watched a lot of YouTube, mostly FlossTube. So I came across some new FlossTubers, at least new to me. But one of them, I think I've mentioned her before. Her name is Georgie, and she's the Crafty Rogue Gamer. And she has some different kind of patterns that she's stitching, because she's a gamer at heart. So she has these really cute pieces. And one piece she's working on is a charity piece. It's by the Pixels That Made Us is the name of the organization. And basically they're doing a mystery SAL, stitch along. And all you have to do is make a donation to their charity, which is Child's Play. And what Child's Play is that they give kids who are in the hospitals for long periods of time or whatever a chance to play some video games and feel like normal kids. So it's well worth it. And of course I felt totally enabled by her. So I went and I made a donation and I got the pattern, and this is what I have so far. Oops, I guess I should put something behind that. No, that doesn't help. Anyways, sorry. But this is it. And see, it's going to be gamer when it's finished. So, and I believe they've released the second layer of the M. And each letter is a different console and the games within the console. So like you have Kirby, you have Luigi, and all that stuff. And I know that this was after my time. I'm a little too old for this. But my son loves games, and he's been through most of these consoles. So I think he would really like this. So I've ordered some fabric for it, and I hope to get that started soon. So anyways, Crafty Rogue Gamer, I really suggest that you you go and check her out. I find it very interesting because her husband is the editor, the video editor for her, and he puts all these smart ass comments up there. Anyways, it's really funny to see. Another one I came across is called North of the Border, and I'm sorry, I can't remember her first name. Anyways, she's quite good because, well, first of all, a little bit about her. She's an American, and she's married to a Canadian, and she's living in Alberta, Canada. And she has 7 children, and he has 7 children, and between them they have 35 grandchildren. Can you imagine? She's making this quilt. She's also a quilter, and she's making this quilt. It's a Scrabble board with every family member's name. Like, it's just amazing. But back to the stitching part. She does do cross stitch. She does some beautiful work, and she always she's very thrifty. So she goes to thrift stores a lot, and you wouldn't believe what she finds. She shows us what she finds there, and I'm talking stitching related stuff. And she always has a freebie pattern at the end that she found, and she lets you know where it is, and so you can go get it. Anyways, she's quite good, and I really enjoy watching her, so I hope you do too. So that's the North of the Border, and of course I'll link all these FlossTubers down below as well. Another one I came across was called the Nerdy Needle, and she's a science teacher, and so she's very very precise in her stuff, very organized, and she does mostly full coverage work. She does do other things though, but she has this whole system on how to do full coverage. It's very interesting, and it makes sense to me, but maybe that's because I tend to be a bit of a logical, organized type of person. So I'm going to give it a try on some of my pieces though and see if it works. So stay tuned for that. But I do recommend checking her out, the Nerdy Needle. She's really good. And another one I came across was Asun Taylor. Now, I believe she does some kind of sewing, clothing designer work as well, but she's also a cross stitcher, and she's decided to start her own FlossTube for cross stitching, and she does some lovely work. So I highly recommend seeing her, and she might, she's the one who let me know the Steampunk was on sale. Steampunk Butterfly was on sale. So, and I checked it out today, and it was still on sale. So go get it. And I'm hoping that she's going to be able to join us for the the kickoff as well. So, anyway, so I talked a lot about the steampunk and all that stuff. So I think the only other thing that's left is plans for June. So. Plans for June. Hopefully lockdown is over and we can get to the campsite. And if you're lucky over the summer, I might do some filming out at the campsite so you can see all that loveliness here in Canada. So for June, of course, 2 main things. My Modern Folk Embroidery, Fruits of Plenty, the June installment. I want to get that done in the month of June. And you guessed it, Steampunk Stitch Along kickoff and get some of that work done. I want to FFO the Wi-Fi, this thing. Wi-Fi. I want to get that FFO'd in June. And let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, new starts. I'd like to start the Gamer SAL if I get my fabric anytime, if it comes out of Montreal. It's only an hour away. It's been sitting there for days. Anyways, and another piece of haul that I forgot to tell you was I picked up the pattern Made to Create by Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and it's a stitch along. It's been going for a while. I'm not really interested in a stitch along. I think it's almost finished, but I did want the pattern. So I'm hoping to start that one as well. So Do I have enough projects? Probably. You know what? I should make it that in January I do a whip parade. So I can see everything I have to do for that year. No, that scared me. Anyways, but I'm not as bad as some, I'm sure. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say. I hope you are all doing well. I do hope you join us for the Steampunk Stitch Along. Like I say, send me your email. Send me an email, and I will reply to you with the link to the video conference chat room. And yeah, stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.